Hey, what's up, everybody? CRISPR, A Powerful Way to Change DNA by Yolanda Ridge, illustrated by Alex Boersma. This is going to be a quick one. I ordered a bunch of books on genetics, and this was one of them. And it turns out this book was actually written for school age children. Yeah, I still read it, and I thought it was pretty interesting too. And I'm thinking if you clicked on this video, you might think so too, especially if you're like me and this was your first book on CRISPR. So we've been able to do gene editing for a while now, but CRISPR is a more modern, much better, more precise, and easier technology that allows us to do incredible things with gene editing that we couldn't do before. CRISPR is a genetic phenomenon slash editing technology, which stands for clustered, regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats. That's a description of a very specific pattern of DNA that was discovered in bacteria. CRISPR is a length of DNA that allows the organism to target and edit genes very specifically. We discovered that bacteria were using this as a way to keep track of invaders as part of their immune system. There are proteins associated with CRISPR called Cas complexes, and Cas9 is the one we're interested in. Cas9 has the ability to identify and cut specific genes from the genome of an invader, and we're able to exploit this and do things like remove a gene that's responsible for a disease like sickle cell anemia. We can change cancer cells to become more susceptible to drugs, even cure cancer and AIDS, and do a lot more. The list of ways this technology can be used is pretty mind blowing. So the author talks about many different ways CRISPR could be used to improve our lives. Besides altering our genes for the sake of protection from diseases, CRISPR could be used to genetically engineer better crops. Maybe you want a potato that can tolerate drought or produce more vitamins. Or we could change animals' genes to drastically reduce suffering and increase efficiency in the farming industry. This book also contains some very basic information on heredity and genetics, and several other topics like legal rights to CRISPR and different reasons people might object to the use of technologies like CRISPR. Something that struck me about this book was how well balanced it is. The author does a very good job of presenting different sides to the issues. The author also does a very good job of exploring the ethical implications of all the different things that we could potentially use this technology for. I appreciate that she encourages thinking about the issues, and at the end of each chapter, encourages the reader to explore their feeling on each topic and answer questions about where they would stand on some of the issues. This book brings up many different topics that have been considered controversial, like lab grown meat, using genetically edited mosquitoes as vectors, and the right to change DNA in living things. The book also compares CRISPR with classical GMO. Again, this book was written for young people, so it's very easy to read and understand. Material can't get much more entry level than this. But I'll say this, if it's for young people, it's really cool that they're learning this stuff. I would love to see a book like this in any school. It was actually kind of nice to read such an easy book after that last one. And this book was pretty short too, at 117 pages. You could easily read it in a day. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to find some more stuff on CRISPR, but until then, if you're interested in learning about this technology and you don't want something dense or technical, check out CRISPR, A Powerful Way to Change DNA by Yolanda Ridge.